Hello, everyone. I'm here again. Today I'm going to fine-tune the controls of the spaceship because yesterday that was the thing that was more annoying. So I will probably add a key to do some kind of fine control or something like that. So let's see which kind of controls I already have here. Okay, I guess I will add a new action. Fine control. And this fine control will be the control button. I'm not sure if I play, because I'm playing with WS AD to go sideways, WS to go forward and back, or the arrows, and I'm using the Q and the E to rotate, and the space to, yeah, I can use the control. It's not very easy, or shift, maybe shift. Anyway, shift. Fine control shift. So now on the ship scene, I guess I will close all the scenes and I will open them again if I need them, because this is getting too confusing. They should implement something like the Chrome system of tabs. They have the same size, and when you close, the next one is already here to close again. And this should be more smooth moving when we click on the buttons, because I don't actually know if I'm going left or right sometimes. Anyway, ship is here. This is the script. And we have here all the forces, and I guess I will put here another export float fine factor, and this could be like 0.3, 30%. So now I just need to multiply. If I'm pressing the shift key, I just need to multiply the fine factor with whatever I'm trying to do. So let me check if I have already something, because I believe I already did that, but at this point is not being calculated. So where is the update? Update, physics update, getting input. I can solve the problem in the input. I can multiply directly in the input. Get input, process movement. So let's see what happens here. Okay, input vector. Input vector, this is for the left and right, backwards, forward, X and Y, allow rotation, so input rotation is the other one. And the input engine is also the input engine. So I need to so at the end of the day, I will have input rotation times, for now, times 1 equals times. It doesn't allow me, that's times equal 1, so it will be multiplied by 1. So what we have is what we get, and we have the input vector. I don't need to specify what. Copy, paste, input vector times equal to 1. Okay, I can do this with a vector. And the last one is the input main engine. Copy, paste, input engine times equal 1. So at this point, I should have the same behavior. Oh, I guess I will do a toggle. I turn on the define movement, and I turn off define movement. I believe that's the best solution here. Because I can even have it in the spaceship control panel as a button. So this will be the factor, will be 0. whatever. I can find this, I can change this. Maybe I can even do something where I can change this number in the spaceships panel, but for now it stays like this. So find factor now I need another float. Find multiplier, and I will use this one to calculate the thing. So get input times find multiplier. We say in the ready function, or I don't have ready function, in the enter function, find multiplier equals 1 by default. Yeah, this could be here also. And now I have the toggle thing. So if it's 1 and I press the key, it goes to the other number. If it's the other number, it goes. Let's do it after the inputs. So if input is action just pressed, input is action just press, which action? Define something, I don't remember the name. Let's see the name, I put it here. Find control. Find control. If input is action, okay. we will swap if it was a boolean, it would be so easy. I prefer to do this here. If find multiplier equals 1 is equal to 1. Find multiplier is equal to find factor. Else find multiplier equals 1. I don't need parentheses. Else find multiplier equals 1. So if it's 1, goes 0.3, else goes 1. So if it's 0.3, it goes 1. Nice. And here it will be multiplied, so the input factor will be something percent of what we have. In Godot, if we go to the ship, let's build the script. If we go to the ship main script, so all the things related with forces are here, and we have here the find multiplier. I can go lower or higher here. That's it. So for now, let's do extremely low, so we can actually understand if the thing is actually functioning. I need to disable the music now. Quit. Audio mute. And let's see if we have fine controls or not. Could be this one because we have a lot of movement to do.
Roger that.
So going back, feels the same as before. Okay, now I will enable the find. Yes, very slowly. So this is actually very good to actually stop. If you look at the delta in the panel, I can go almost 0.01 at a time. Find off. Yeah, I'm moving fast again. Let's see if the same thing is happening with the engine and with the rotation. Let me try to stop with a find control. Yeah, 0, 0. Perfect. So now let's rotate fast. Feels the same. Let's try to rotate fine. Yeah, takes much more time to stop. It's still very hard to actually stop the spinning rate. Maybe the rotation can be even slower. But if I want to go 0, it's very difficult. Even in super slow mode. Okay, let's do the main engine. feels normal. Okay, let's go fine mode. Yeah, it takes more time to... Maybe I need another animation for the fire, because if it's not the same... If it's not the same power, you should have less flames or something like that. I don't actually know if this is possible to do with an engine like that. Maybe the thrusters is possible, because I believe it's just a valve opening and releasing gas. But the main engine, maybe not. I'm not sure. Someone that is a NASA scientist, please write in the chat if that's possible, or a NASA pilot. I don't have NASA pilots watching my streams. It would be nice. Okay, fine, control. Let's see if I can actually control this very easily. Yeah. The rotation needs to be slower, but the movement needs to be a little bit faster. Okay.
Roger that.
Roger that. Let's go. Stop. If I go more than 0.8, it will not dock. Okay, so I like the feeling, but I believe 0.1 is too slow, of course. But the rotation needs to be even slower. So maybe I will have 3 different fine factors. One for each thing. That means I have to triple this if statement. And I need to have movement, rotation, and engine fine multiplier. One for each. So let's duplicate this one. And this will be movement fine factor, rotation fine factor, and engine fine factor. I will enable and disable them all together. And now same thing here. Copy, paste. So movement fine multiplier, rotation fine multiplier, and engine fine multiplier. Whoop. All of them needs to be 1. I can remove this from here, because if I am declaring it already at 1, I don't need to start it at 1. Or maybe I need to start it at 1 because other things. So shift, click here, shift alt. Oh, come on. It's annoying. Shift Alt here, copy. This goes inside ready. Oh, this should be up. This should be up there because this happens first. I thought I didn't have the ready. So at ready we do this. I don't need this thing over here. Okay. So now let's movement find multiplier, rotation find multiplier, and engine find multiplier. Why this is not? Oh, I'm missing a E. Engine. Okay. And we can say movement 03, rotation 005. And main engine could be half of the speed. So this is the default values. I need to correct this problem over here. So movement find multiplier is equal to and movement find factor eventually copy paste. Let's repeat this. I can do everything the same if maybe I will need to have a find control for each eventually. At this point I will just repeat the code, and then this will be engine, copy, paste, paste, and here will be engine find factor does not exist. Why? Oh, main engine. Okay, let's remove the main engine. Save. Oh no, undo. It's not here. Engine find multiplier. Oh, I didn't create the thing. What? What the hell is this name? I didn't properly substitute the thing. I don't know. Main engine fuel. Oh, I guess I broke the code somewhere. Oh no. This was what? This is engine fine factor. I don't know why this is here. Maybe this line, I don't remember. Save. Anyway, it's not important. If it doesn't work, I will fix it. But this, it doesn't exist anywhere else, so I changed something here. Main engine fuel rate factor. I'm also not using this one anywhere else. So I don't know where this come from. Maybe I write in the wrong place. Main engine fuel rate is here. Or maybe the IntelliSense or whatever. Anyway, this should be, if this is fuel, this should be next to the fuel things. But I believe I'm not using this thing anyway. Eventually I will rewind the stream tomorrow to see where this comes from. Because the fuel rate is here, is being calculated here, and this is the fuel is not being calculated using the input. So I also have to multiply the fuel consumption with, I thought I was using the fuel consumption already with the input vector, because the input vector, if you go slowly in the joystick, if you are using a pad, you shouldn't use full fuel. But I believe I'm not doing that. I'm not using this number to calculate the fuel. I'm just using this number to see if I'm wasting fuel. If it's different from 0, it goes down. But it goes down at fixed rate, and this fixed rate needs to be multiplied by the factor also. So let's create an error here, just to have a red dot marked the error, and let's finish first what we were doing. Input, enter 3, ready input, get input. So movement, rotation, find multiplier, copy paste, rotation, movement, rotation, engine. So this is working. It will swap the numbers, and now we need to have that movement find multiplier. We need to multiply by this find multiplier. Let's copy this one. Let's go here and let's multiply this so the fuel goes down by the delta only. And we have here the thrusters rate. Oh, this is wrong. If I go sideways, I will use this, but if I go forward, I will not use the same rate. It doesn't make sense. So thruster fuel rate. Thruster fuel rate times delta. So if I have more frames per second, it will adjust the consumption. and the rotation will be the same thruster fuel rate. I guess I don't have a specific one for rotation, no. So I have thruster fuel rate and main engine fuel rate, because main engine wastes more fuel, of course, and I'm not using this main engine fuel rate factor. I don't know why this exists. Anyway, let's go down. So we need to multiply this by the rate of the thing. So times movement find multiplier. So if we are full speed, we'll burn at the full rate. If we are 30% or 5% or whatever, we will burn here is also movement final multiplier times delta. The rotation is thruster fuel rate times rotation fuel multiplier times delta, and the main engine that's it. So fuel consumption, if we are pressing the keys, it will be the fuel rate times the final multiplier times the delta. Fuel minimums check. If fuel is less than 0, fuel gets to 0. If fuel is different from old fuel, we will trigger an event, so the rest of the game knows that the fuel went out. Fuel is higher than 0, we apply the forces. If we don't have fuel, we don't apply forces. And we get the old fuel, so we can trigger the event later. Okay, this looks correct. Oh, this is still comment. This is a dead zone. I will have a mode where the easy mode, where if you are very close to 0, the spaceship will stop automatically. But this is not yet functioning correctly, and I will do that later. At this point is hard mode. Okay, let's try to deal with the sound, because sometimes when I press super fast, the sound doesn't stop. Sound of the engine. So let's first check if the fuel rate is being affected properly.
Rotate towards target using the thrusters and stabilize orientation.
I don't want this one. I need to cancel
Rotate towards target using the thrusters and stabilize orientation. Engaging main engine.
Okay, I need to
prepare for main engine burn to decelerate as you approach the station.
Yeah, fuel goes faster. Let's go on fine mode. Okay. Let's go on fine mode. Yeah, it takes a lot of time to waste more fuel. Okay, I believe it's kind of nice. Let's see if the rotation is now more interesting. So let's go fine mode. Try to stop. Stop is easy. Down, up, down, left, left. Okay, 0.01 is good enough. Now let's see the rotation. Can I go 0? Yeah, I can easily. Spin rate. I need to go super fast, but I can land on 0. I can have a mode of I believe I can have that. I believe I already thought about that, which is when you press, if you press right, for 1 second it starts rotating, and if you press left for 1 second again, it will do the opposite force, so it will stop rotating at exactly the same force. So technically, if I burst 1 second to one side, I start rotating, and then I burst 1 second again to the other side, it will stop. And that could be an option here on a button, where I can click to have continuous control or burst controls, like I press once and it fires the thing for 1 second or 2 seconds or whatever the number is there. Because to do this kind of maneuvers where I need to rotate 90 degrees, it would be easy to stop, click once and then click again and it stops there. Should be nice to have that. 0.76.
Auto lock activated. Roger that.
Nice. We are docked.
Roger that.
So the fuel consumption looks nice, and the movement looks nice and feels nice. More than looks, feels nice. So let's deal with the sound. Sometimes when we press too fast, the sound stays playing, and I need to know why.
Rotate towards target using the thrusters and stabilize orientation. Engaging main engine. Rotate backwards towards the target. Rotate backwards towards the target.
Now it's not happening. So
Fire the main engine to stop.
maybe if I press more than one key.
Fire the main engine to stop.
I don't understand why it happens sometimes. So when we don't have a clear behavior. Oh, wait. No.
Rotate backwards towards the target.
No. Sometimes it happens and I don't understand why. Let's play the
Rotate towards target using the thrusters and stabilize orientation.
let's play the level normally and see. I'm pointing more or less there.
Target
Let's
alignment holding now.
fine tune the rotation. 0. Okay.
Engaging main engine.
Yeah, this will be super slow. I believe I'm not going to the target.
Rotate backwards towards the target.
Now I'm going to the target. Rotation 0, almost 0. This will take some time to happen. 0.9 of delta. But I don't understand why this happens. Maybe it's a bug, a frame rate problem, or because it's running in the editor, not in the final version. It somehow the process or the physics process method doesn't kick normal. I don't know. I don't understand. But let's just look at let's just trust our sound player, main engine sound player. Let's just look at the script to see if we see something weird. So play external Y. If it's not playing, it starts playing. Okay, makes sense. Oh, that's the loop thing. Stop. The stop comes from where? Comes from outside also. So something is triggering this play and this stop. I believe this comes from the ship play. Yes. Impact sounds. Thrusters player sound. Yeah, maybe the problem is I'm checking if it's playing here, and I'm also checking if it's playing here. So maybe the problem comes from there. I need to check if it's playing only in one place and not in two places. Yeah, probably that's the problem. But because that will take some time to solve, maybe I will do something else right now. Okay. At this point, this looks nice. At this point, it's functioning almost there, so I will not bother with this right now. I want to do another thing, because yesterday I was playing and I didn't like, or I can improve it, the panel. Let's say this level, whatever. So if I press on the tab button, this panel moves immediately there. Same thing for the other one. And I believe I can animate this so it goes smoothly in and out. And I will do that. I'm using hard math to move the thing, I believe. So let's go on the panel. And because I don't remember where it is, let's just open any level and get the panel from here. Canvas layer to UI. Let's open UI. Let's open left panel and right and ship UI. So left panel, it has a closed position and an open position, and we just swap between them. If I press, it will change the state. Yeah, if it's in one position, it goes to the other, and vice versa. So it's actually just moving the thing super fast in one frame. And I want to have an animation. So instead of this being a moving thing, changing position directly, it will be a moving animation. And to do that, we need to have access to the animator player, and we need to design the animation keyframes, and we just play one or the other. But I believe I can do even better, because if I play the animation of opening and the thing starts opening, and then I play the closing, it will immediately jump there to the keyframe of the starting point of the closing one. And to avoid that, I need to have something that I don't remember the name. Anyway, let's add. Now, I don't know. Yeah, they will be independent, so I will have an animator for each one. I believe that's the best solution. So let's add here an animator, animation player, create. And in this animation player, I need to move the thing there. And I'm changing what? The position of the panel? Well, I'm changing panel position. So I just animate the position instead of giving it a name, a number directly. At this moment, the position is 2474. Let's copy this number. And let's create the animation. So create an animation. This will be called open. And the open animation goes from 0, so from where it is, to 2000 and whatever at the x-axis. So let's pick up this left panel position, which is here. No, here. Left panel position. And let's keyframe these numbers. Click. This is asking, you don't have a track for these animation keyframes. Do you want to create one? Yes, but Bezier curves, because I want acceleration and the acceleration. Control. And that's it. At the end, like 1 second, for example, we will have another keyframe with that number. I copy, paste, enter. What? This doesn't look correct. What the hell is this number? Oh, because the scale is 0.4, maybe? Anyway, let's go back to where the panel should be, which is around here. why anchor points have changes. I didn't change anything. Undo. I cannot move it 970, 980. If I move there, I will move the anchor points. Okay. So let's create another keyframe. Bam. So position Y maintains, position X changes. Opening, opening, opening. Whoop. So now I can animate this curve. I would like to have like a fast acceleration and stop slowly. We go here. We zoom this. I never remember which is the combination for the vertical zoom. Alt, Shift, no, Shift Alt, Control, Control Alt. Okay. So we go from there to there. And fast start is like this. And slow stop. Yeah. Maybe faster. Yeah, I like this. So this is the open animation. And now we need to do the closing animation, which is exactly the opposite of this one. So I guess I will just duplicate, close, and I will change the numbers. So here is 981. I don't know why. No, it's not this. Where is the number? Oh, it's over there. 0 and 980. So this should be 980 and enter, and the other one should be 0. 0. So it's open and it starts to close. Now let's revert also the curves, because this one goes vertical. No, this one stays like this. This one goes vertical to the other direction. Where is the control point? It's over there. Goes down. Okay. So opening and closing. This is going below 0. This control point goes below 0. So this is the zero. Okay. So I have the open animation, whoop, and the close animation, whoop. Now I just need to trigger them with the script. So the script is here. We need a reference to the animator player. Animator animation player called animation player. We will get it. This is a direct child. So animation player equals to get node of type animation player called animation player. That's it. And now we just need to say animation player play, and so instead of a new position. We'll say animation player dot play open, and same thing, close. On the other situation, open and close. I believe this is working. Let's make sure. F5, play. Let's see if we can open and close the panel smoothly. So the left one will have the animation, the right one does not have the animation yet. So whatever.
Prepare for main engine burn to decelerate as you approach the station. Ready to start rotation?
Something happened. The panels disappeared because I have bugs. Not found. Animation player not found. Animation player. Maybe control doesn't have access to the animation player. Line 23. Line 23. Yeah, it's not getting this. Let's do it manually, just to make sure I can do it inside the control node. Yeah, maybe that's the problem. Let's say build animation player. Yeah, I can. Why? I don't understand why Godot didn't find the thing. Let's see if it works now. Play, 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 play. No, still nothing. So, oh, but now it's a different thing. Object reference not set on instance of an object. Which reference? Line 24, 42 and 25. 42. Update. Oh yeah, update state is asking for this. Animation player is there. The animation player is there. This animation has animations. The names are correct. This position. These positions are no longer needed. The left panel animation player. Is this one? I don't understand why it's saying that it doesn't have a reference. Animation player dot. Yeah, if it's detecting this, it's because it actually has play. This is expecting the name of the animation. Yes, string name. string name, open. Yeah. Let's find where's the bug. Where's the bug? So we have a problem here. Oh, I know where's the problem, because I'm using the same script for the other one and the other one doesn't have the reference, so it will bug out. Okay, so let's add here the animator just to have something inside the variable. I forgot I'm using the same script. Yeah, but I'm having two bugs, so maybe that's not the problem. Let's see. Godot, play. Okay, we have the panels. It was that. So if I press, oh, smooth, click. Let's see, if I close it before it's open, it jumps here, because the closed one starts at this point. And to solve this, we will need a blend tree. I still have problems. Maybe it's because the other one doesn't have animations. So I will not deal with this right now. Right now I'm going to add blend. It's not blend tree. I don't know the name. Animation something. Animation tree. And in this animation tree, I can blend from one animation to the other. So if I'm going at this in the middle of the animation, it will just start going down without jumping to the other thing, to the other position. To add, what is the problem here? I don't have root animation, so let's add a new root animation node. And not this thing. I want a blend tree or a state machine. I don't know. Let's try and see if we can solve the problem here. If we cannot, we'll try to solve it with the other way. So animation, one shot, maybe one shot. I don't know how these things work. I already used it once, but I don't remember. So animation, this will be open. This should be inside here to work. I don't know. Nothing connected to input. Okay. Animation. This is called animation, but here I should have the list of the animations if I remember correctly. Oh, maybe because I'm not telling which animation player it is. Okay, so this doesn't actually need to be inside the animation player. Just need the ref. Okay, open and close, open and close. This will be one shot. So it plays and it stays there at the end. I don't remember how I play the animations. I need to copy paste code from another game. I did this, but I don't remember. I did this, but I don't remember. Let me check the other project. So, game, Godot games. Where is the folder? It's here, and this was maybe this one. The scripts. Let's open this script. So I have an animation tree reference, and then I'm changing what? Oh, I'm changing this. Yeah, I'm changing the parameter, and then I need to get the name of the parameter and the value. Okay. But here I'm using a state machine, I guess. In this case, I'm using a state machine. Let me see the other game that I'm using a different. Where is the other game? The other game is this one here. Godot project. Script. And where is the player? Movement, maybe movement. The movement script also has the same thing. Animation tree. And state machine. I'm also using a state machine here. So I solved the problem the same way. Let's see. So I travel from one state to the other. So I guess I will try to do some in shot. I don't remember what this shot does. Edit filters, no. Fire, okay, this is type fire. Fire. Do I have, I don't remember how this works. Let's add the other animation. This will be close. Fire. 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 So when I fire the one shot, it plays the shot. And stays where this one is. So maybe the one shot is not the thing I want to do. Let's try the blend. So blend one to the other in. So blend 1, 0. Yeah, this is no, it's not. It's also not this one. It's not also a blend, so let's say timesync, no, timescale, no, transition, no, state machine. I believe I need to do a state machine for this situation. So in this animation tree, I will delete these animation nodes, blend tree, and I will do a state machine instead. The state machine needs to have create new nodes, animation open and animation close. I need to have another animation. I need to have the animation already closed because it will start closed. So yeah, I need to have another one. So let's go here quickly. Animation, let's do a closed one. So let's duplicate this one over here. Let's call it closed. In the closed animation, we will just delete this frame, these keyframes here, and this will go 0. So it starts closed. The duration, I guess, is not important, 0.1, whatever. So now in the animation tree, I have another one. Animation closed. This will be the starting point. And then I do a transition from here to there. Eventually. And from here to here and from here to here. So it starts closed, eventually goes open, and then it swaps between open and closed. So let's say start. Oh, this jumps immediately. Okay. Very nice. Stop. Stop. How can I control this now? So how do I change the way of this transition here? Closed. I don't understand how this works. Let's look at where travel, animation name, next animation, travel, state machine travel. Let's Google it. State machine travel. Godot state machine travel. Let's go see the documentation of this because I don't remember how I solved the problem. Not this one, not this one, not this one. Yeah, it's this one. I want to understand. Immediately we'll switch to the next state immediately. Okay, this is what I want, I guess. The current state will end and blend into the beginning of the next one. So if I'm opening, it will opens faster to start closing. Sync will switch to the next state immediately, but will seek the new state to the playback position. Yeah, if they are synchronized, they will look like at end. We'll wait for the current state to playback to end, then switch to the beginning of the next state animation. Okay. I was looking for what exactly? Travel. So let's find travel here. Traveling. Priority is used together with the travel function from the code. Lower priority transitions are preferred when traveling through the tree. Disable toggles. Okay. Where is travel? State machine travel. One of the nice features in Godot state machine implementation is the ability to travel. The graph can be introduced to go from the current state to another one while visiting all the intermediate ones. I guess this is not what I'm looking for. This is done via the A algorithm, blah 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 blah. Travel some state, okay. Let's do this and see what happens. Copy. But I believe I don't need to have them connected. So maybe it's just like this. It starts closed. Eventually I do travel to open. It will transition from this to this. Because this is like just playing the thing as before. I play this one or I play this one. Let me make sure. So animation player speed scale 0.2. Oh, it will play super slow. Opening, or maybe not. It doesn't respect the scale speed if I'm using that. Okay. Nice. Or maybe not. But this is not what I want to do. Well, let's test it. Let's make sure. So instead of panel show hide, instead of play open, we will do state machine undo. Let's not lose this. Copy, paste. If I change the state, if start state, it goes here. We don't have a state machine yet, so let's get the state machine. Animation node, state machine playback. Very nice. Panel. Very nice variable name. Can I do like export public on this one? Maybe. Can I drag there the state, whatever? Build. Failed to build, of course. Come on. Come on. State machine, can I bring this here? No, it doesn't allow me to do that. Boring. So let's do, we need a state machine and we need the animation tree. And we need to get the animation tree first to get this one. So I don't need this to be public. And now we do as we have here in this ready function, which is state machine equals to get the thing inside of the other one. Copy, paste, if I'm not mistaken, here. Save, let's return to Godot, build, let's drag the animation tree here. Let's play and see what happens. No bugs, so this is a good thing. Let's make it in window mode because I want to see the console. Play. I'm playing, but I didn't add the correct code yet, so nothing will happen. Not some state is open. And this one goes to the other one. Close. So let's see if this works. Or if I need to connect the nodes together. Play, whatever level it is, it's not important.
Prepare for main engine burn to
No, something is not correct here. The state machine is not finding animation tree get parameter animations playback. Yeah, because I did the thing differently. Where is the thing? UI animation tree. Let's delete this. Let's return to the animations parameter. So probably this is an animations node animations. Let's try like this. I don't remember how I cancel. F5. I don't remember. Maybe I need to open the other game to actually look at the thing. Station approach. No. Let's open the other game and see how it's done. This one. This is not a game, this is a prototype. So, animation tree. Oh, okay. I put the state machine inside this. Okay, I put the state machine inside this. So if I, where do I change animations? Can I open this? Open editor. Okay, play mode is travel. They need to be connected. Okay, let's try to do this here. Remove empty blend tree. Whoop, this goes with a state machine from here to there. This animation tree needs to have a reference, is already there. Let's open the editor, and now we add the closed animation, the open, and the close. Let's connect the things together. This will be automatic. I believe this is what we need to do. So we start closed. Yeah, but this shouldn't. Switch sync at the end. And this should be also switch at the end. This is not right. How did I solve the problem here? Why this ones does not jump automatically? Reset OK. Switch immediate. Okay. Do I have any condition mode enable? Advanced mode enable? Okay, enable. Yeah, it's the mode. By default should be this one, not the automatic. I don't know. Anyway, and this one is also enabled. Well, this one is the default, but so we start like this. If we click on open, if we travel to open, goes here. If we travel to close, goes here. Let's play and see if this is working already. Nice cat. I want to see the cat in space, says Nuno. Hello, Nuno. The cat was Sophia that drew the cat. She was like, oh, I want to make a game. I want to make a game with cats. And I was, okay, let's do the cat. I can't show you moving because it's more interesting actually playing because it's not so fast. Let's see if this is no. Maybe I need to check the name because the name is not probably correct. So here I'm calling it parameters animations playback, and that's the problem. Animations. I call it animations. But in my animation tree, I'm not calling it animations. I'm calling it state machine. Let me make sure. Yeah, state machine needs to have that name. So paste, save, F5. Can we open the panel? Do we have panels? No, come on. I will show you the cat moving because I know you want to see it. It's super fluffy. Like, poink, 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 poink. Hello. But animating this is a nightmare. Super funny. She says to me, "Oh, I want the cat to jump," and I was like, "Oh no, let's try to avoid that because jumping is." I did a jump animation, but it's really bad. Where is the animation of the jump? Jump left, jump down. It doesn't work because I need to bypass this. Let's remove it. Animation, jump. But it's not. This one is not the worst one. And this, yeah, I did another one that was really bad. I deleted it because it was really bad. So we can jump. Idle, idle, idle down, idle up does not exist yet. Run down. This one is also very weird because I can bend in 2 dimensions, but I cannot bend in 3 dimensions. So putting the legs going forward and backwards is actually very difficult with this kind of view. This works okay. Oh, that leg is in the wrong side of the body. This also is also okay. Yeah, but the rest, not so good. Anyway, this is one of those things that will happen very slowly during the next 10 years. But her idea is really good. She wants to do like the cats are inside some how do I call that, greenhouse, and the old lady forgot the key inside and the cats need to get the key, something like that. Anyway, returning to our game. Let's clear this and see what's the bug. Oh, okay, nice. Line 50. Object reference not set to an instance of an object, and this is the same problem. So this is line 26 and this is line 50, and this should be line 50. Yes. So somewhere here, animations, open editor, close, open, starts here. I don't know why this is not getting the reference. Let me see if the reference is parameters dot no slash animations dot playback. Maybe the playback is the problem. Let's see. This is called animations. Open editor. I don't have anything called playback here, so maybe the playback. Oh, the playback is something here. Animations, playback, animations, nodes. Okay, let's see if we have this in the other one, because I believe not. This is on parameters. So animation player, animations, playback, animation node, Animation node state machine playback. Yeah, the thing is here. Is this one. And this is called animations. So parameters, animations, playback. Yeah, it's here the property parameters / animations / playback. So the thing is not finding this node, I guess. That's why there's no reference. State machine is the animation node state machine playback inside the animation tree, and we will get that one specifically. It looks okay. So the animation playback is this one. Animation player. The animation tree is that one. So the references are here. I don't know where this is not finding the thing. Let's see again the cat. Yeah, it's the same thing. I have the animation tree. I have the animation playback state machine. I get in the ready method, I get the state machine. I'm using the same names, so this should be available. Maybe I need to play the closed immediately. Because the cat, yes, the cat has an idle down by default, so animation, blend tree, open editor. So by default we have the closed. I will play the closed. I will make sure I'm here. But I guess this not set to an instance of an object is because it's not finding the node, not because it's not finding the animation inside the node. Normally when it says that, it's because it's not finding this thing or whatever I'm trying to call. State animation type, animation player, current animation, closed. Yeah, I cannot change it here. Playback options, okay. Oh, not this one. I don't see any difference from this one to the other one. You should do the cat game first. No, I don't. It will take me like 2 years to make the game, as she imagines the game. Just in assets is like 1 year of drawing stuff. And it's not me who is going to draw the things, so it's 2 years just to draw the things. She took like an entire afternoon just to draw the cat. And I took like 2 days to animate it, so no, I prefer to finish this game because it's almost done. Technically it's almost done, and then it's just adding levels. So, and when I say it's almost done, I'm saying it's 15% done. The other one is 1% or less. No, but the other one has a different structure here. The animation tree is inside the player. Maybe this changed something. Let's copy the same structure here. Animation tree inside the player. I believe this will not change anything because I have
We are docked.
No, but now we only have 2 errors, not 3 errors, so something changed. First one, object reference. No, oh, okay. I know what the problem is. Again, I forgot this one that also needs to have the same thing. So this is not the problem. This is the problem. I need to have another animation tree here. Animation tree with the same structure inside. So state machine animations. I would like to disable this, but it's not possible. I will just remove the script. So that panel is not working. Let's see if the errors went away. Okay, one error. And the error is unable to cast object of type Godot control to type panel show hide. What? Because control does not allow me to have the thing. So the panel cannot be a control. This doesn't make sense. Let's delete these nodes. Okay, no more animation there. The animations of the other panel are not ready yet, so I want to focus on having one panel working first, not the 2 of them at the same time. So, cannot cast. Okay. This is happening online. Online what? I don't even understand where this comes from. Canvas items is not my script. Control is not my script. UA scaler. It's not my script. I don't know. Maybe because I cannot have an animation, or unable to cast object of type Godot control to type panel show hide. Panel show hide is my script. This actually doesn't need to be a control because I'm not accessing the control directly anymore. I don't use the panel to do anything. I just get the control, I give it a name, and I don't do anything with it because I changed the way of moving the thing. So I actually don't need to have a control. And maybe that's the problem. Let's see if the error went away. Play, 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 play. No, or maybe we have another error. Unable to cast, same problem. So now let's change the type to node and see what happens. Because we don't need to control the control. We just need to play the animations. So we don't need this anymore. Close position, open position is not being used anywhere, so delete. Main text and buttons text is also not being used, but I believe I will need this. Animation player is here. I put this here manually, but I don't use the animation player to do anything. So I will remove it, not yet, but I will disable this line. This is to get the tree. This is being used down here. The state machine is being getted, and we are using it here. Okay. If input get action activate, we change the state and we update the state. Let's see if the error went away, changing the type of the script. Enable to cast object of type Godot control to type of panel show hide. Where am I using this? I don't understand. Action to activate. Okay. I will remove the script and see if we have the error, because maybe this is somewhere else and I forgot it. Okay, we have an error. Okay, I accept now. I'm not using this script here, so this comes from somewhere else. In this level, I have that script somewhere. UI? No, UI scaler. It's not this one. So where is the script? Canvas layer, UI scaler. Open this one. Inside the UI scaler, we have the panels. Inside the panels, do we have something inside the panels? Oh, maybe I have something inside the panels. Yep. This shouldn't be here. This shouldn't be here. So the panel is passive. Save. Yeah, all the bugs come from duplicate that to have the script duplicated, and this one also has the same problem probably. Yes. So let's remove also from here. So these panels don't have the script, and I will add them here directly. So panel show hide. Panel show hide inside the left panel only. Let's see. If we still have the error. Now we have 300 errors. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so now let's do here the animation tree. That's why we have the errors. And the action to activate is left panel, I guess. Let's make sure. Project settings, input map, left panel. Left. Okay, cannot. find something here by the name. Load left panel. Yeah, it's here. Left panel. Okay, close. So this is the key. One error again. Unable to cast the same thing. Unable to cast object of type Godot control to type panel show hide. I don't see where this error comes from. UI scaler, okay. UI scaler. UI scaler was this one. Okay, let's look. Let's look at UI scaler line what? Line 32. So let's get right panel show hide, get node. Okay. Yeah, because I will need to scale it, but panel show hide, this should be a panel show hide. I should get the same script. And what do I do with this? Left panel dot start state. Left panel dot start state. Left panel is okay. So do I have here a start state? Yes, I have. So I'm just changing this variable. And this is happening where? There. Okay. If it's true, goes false. If it's false, goes true when I press the key, but it starts true or false, and then I update the state. Okay. Am I right? So it starts true or false, depending on what's inside. If it's closed or open, okay. And then I update the state. Until here, looks nice. And I don't. So this is a very complicated script to make sure that the UI is scaled to the correct screen size. Left panel. So the error says, again, unable to cast object of type Godot control to type panel show hide. Type panel show hide is this. So this variable is expecting to get this object or this script. This object is a control with the script of panel show hide. So when I cast the thing as a panel show hide, the object should be seeing this script and not the control. control. Let's see if this allows me to do that. What? Yeah, it crashed. Okay. Come on, stop. So, yeah, this will not work. Control. Save. Play. Unable to cast control, but I'm not trying to cast a control. Unable to cast control to type whatever. Line 32. UI scaler line 32. Get node ship UI. Ship UI. Maybe I'll do this differently. I don't know if this will work. Get node. Wait. The error is on line 32, meaning this worked. So if this works and this doesn't work, it's because I don't have the script here. Let's not be stupid. So let's comment this. And this is the right panel. Right panel. And I believe I'm not using right panel anymore. No, okay, save, Godot, play. Let's see if the error maintains.
Prepare for main engine burn to decelerate as you approach the station.
So if I press tab, it opens and closes. I cannot open and close in the middle of the opening or closing. So, oh, by the way, the error was because I'm lazy. I should have done the animations for the other panel already, but anyway, I'll do them when I'm ready. This is whatever, doesn't matter. So animation player, no, animation tree, we have this animation at the end, no, immediate. This also immediate. So it should play immediately before, exactly. Okay, nice. It will not wait for the end of the animation to play the next animation. And we should have the panel smoothly open. But it does the same thing as before.
Use thrusters to align with dock 2.
Restart the game.
Prepare for main engine burn to decelerate as you approach the station.
So if I open and close very fast, we see the buttons here. That means that when I close, it starts the closing animation from the beginning. It doesn't blend from one animation to the other. So that animation tree is not doing what I was expecting to do. So maybe this is not the solution to do this. Or maybe I'm just using the wrong setting here. Enable immediate sync, maybe. Let's try.
Roger that.
No, same problem. So it's also not at sync. Maybe this is not the correct way. The state machine is not the way of solving this problem. I don't see any other option here. Mode enable. Priority, yes, not. Reset. What does, if true, the destination animation is played back from the beginning. Oh, okay. So maybe it's this one. Okay, let's see. Play.
Initiate forward thrust.
What? Let me try again the other. Oh yeah, because this is different. No, I'm changing the UI, so I should be changing all the levels at the same time. Yeah. No, this needs to be on. Reset. The time to crossfade between this state and the next. Yeah, maybe I do not reset, but I put some crossfade like 0.5 seconds. But this will defeat the purpose of the animation. So I believe this is also not the solution. Play. Yeah. It's not working. It's not working. So I guess the animation tree cannot be a state machine. Delete. So let's create, instead of we need to have what? An animation, a blend tree, a blend tree is another blend tree, so it's not this. Delete. Add node, one shot. So animation closed. Okay, this is a default. I will add here a speed something because I want to test it without playing the game. Speed timescale. Let's do timescale 0.2 something. So now, if I have another animation here, animation, and I connect this to shot, and here I put open animation, and I shot it. I shoot it, fire. It opens. Now, oh, and at the end it returns there. So it's also not this one. Add to. Let's try with this one. Add to. Yeah, this I need to do it mathematically, so I don't need animations. I can do just a function. So add to also. It's not the one I'm looking for. Let's see, animation, one shot, 2 or 3, blend 2. Blend 2 is the same thing, I believe. It will blend from one to the other, but I need to manually move it, the numbers, so I don't need the animation to do that. I don't know what this does. Sub. Probably subtracting. Yeah. It's not subtracting. Also, seek time scale, no transition. I don't know. Let's return to. I cannot go. I cannot undo anymore. Oh, I can. Yes, I can. Let's return to the state machine. This should change from one to another, but like smoothly. I don't know. Or maybe the animations are not correct. Maybe I just need to target the destination and not the starting point. Yeah. Let's remove these starting points. Close. Yeah, but the close is what I want to happen. It will close slowly. I need to have a starting point if I want to have a curve. Like this. Because if it's just pointing to the destination, I can do this curve mathematically and I don't need to have the animation. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to solve this. At this point, I really don't care. I guess I will do the end. To close, it needs to be opened, and to open, it needs to be closed. So at end, and at least it doesn't have that visual weird thing. And of course I can put let's remove this crossfade. And maybe I can have the destination and I use a curve here. Anyway, speed, Let's go 0.2 just to make sure this is happening. If I can change the speed there, I believe I can change the speed there since I'm using the state machine, but maybe not.
Roger that.
Something's wrong. Reset. At the end, enable. Okay. But I need the speed to be faster. Continue. Play.
We are docked. Roger that.
Okay, now only it kind of has, because the key changes the variable, so it will trigger the other animation only at the end. Okay, that's nice. It needs to be faster. And it's not here. This does not affect because the animation tree is controlling the thing. So we need to have a speed, a time scale here. And we need to go like 4 times faster. Let's see. Because I believe it's if it's fast enough, we have this, we perceived the animation, but it is fast enough not to be annoying.
Prepare for main engine burn to decelerate as you approach the station.
So it's no longer popping into existence. It moves. I want to start closing immediately. I need to do this mathematically. I don't care. But it will not, I will not do it today. Right now, this one is, the other one is also always closed because I removed the entire thing. Or I need to test the animation properly because probably what I'm trying to do is possible to do, but I don't know how to do it, so I need to study about it. Let's do the animations for the other one. So the other panel should have an animation tree player. Animation player should have animations, so open or closed. And closed is like this. So let's go here and keyframe this position. Nice. So now let's do, only now I understand what you were doing. Lol. Okay. I was animating the panel. Because before it was like, it's there immediately and it's not there immediately. It was kind of ugly. So the animation kind of smoothed this thing a little bit. And I will do the same thing for the buttons. Let's go back to, let's finish this one first. Because the buttons, when I click the buttons goes immediately down and immediately up also. And I want to see the button going down and up. But I don't know if I'm going to do that with animation. Or I will have a lerp in the number. A lerp means linear interpolation from start to finish position. So, closed. Let's go duplicate this one, call it close, and close I will do later. Let's go duplicate open And open goes from here to open position, which will be position X. Let's keyframe this position and let's change position X to here. Too much. This is too much, a little bit less. So 1850. No, 1830. Yeah, this is good enough. Maybe it's too much blank space here. Oh, it depends. I need to see the panel with the proper text. Anyway, so let's do the animation. Animation is what? I didn't save the position in the beginning. Position next. Okay, 830. Okay, now it's changing. Let's go to the curves editor. Let's zoom in the curve. And this is fast. And this is also. And this doesn't fix the axis. Okay. Open is done. Let's go to close. This is where? This is at position 1830. So close should go from 1830 to here. So at the end is this one. Let's keyframe this position. And here is 1830. Close. Whoop. And now let's do the curve, and the curve should be something like start fast, stop slow. Okay. Save. And now we need another animation tree here. A child node, animation tree, open, and this needs to know is already there because it's a child. Very nice. No? No, it needs to know is this one. Okay. 3 root doesn't exist yet, so it will be a tree node blend tree. Animation node blend tree. Animation node blend tree. And this animation node blend tree should have something similar to this one. Can I copy paste? Maybe not. No, of course not. So this is a I need to build a state machine again. This state machine is called animations. I need to have the same names because it's the same script. Open editor, and here we should have the animations. Closed, close, and open. Transition start to closed, close to open, open to close, and come on, and close to open. And now let's set up everything. So this is travel, this is at end, and I don't remember anything else. So this is on at end advanced enable. Okay. On at end advanced enable. This one is the same. On at end advanced enable. I don't know why this is not default. Well, actually the default is enable. Anyway, close. So start here, close, open, close. Why this is not responding? Because I didn't connect it. Okay. We need a time scale. Add node time scale. It will be 0.4 times to go faster. And this needs to be connected to the output. Okay, so now it's working. Play open, play close, play open, play close. Very nice. Play game, and let's see if this one is actually also working properly. Play.
Roger that.
I need to fix the scaling. Some things. Oh yeah, because I comment the scaling in the script. So let's uncomment that. UI scaler. So this is not scaling properly because I removed all of this. Save, play. I forgot something. I forgot the script here. The script is the panel hide or something like that. Panel show hide. And this script needs to have the animation tree here. And the rest, oh, and the action to activate is right panel in this case. It will be right panel. Enter. So everything start state will be closed. This will be on, and this will be closed. Play, 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 play. It opens and closes. I don't know why, but that's a future problem to solve. I don't have bugs. It's working. It's working. Still not in the correct position. Still not in the correct position. The scaler is not working. Where is the scaler? The scaler is in the main node. Yes, it is. So it should affect both of them unless I change some name or I forgot to enable something here. Yep. Let me just check if there's nothing else. Scale UI. This is just comments. Wait, what did I uncomment now? Set size. This is not just for the right panel, so it's not this. Because the left panel is actually working. I have the same number of references, so maybe the way I'm trying to do the scaling, it works with coordinates as before, but it doesn't work if the coordinates are animation coordinates. But I believe that's not the problem, because the screen is actually 1080p and the animation is set up to be at 1080p. UI, right panel, that position is 1920, so it's the full screen position. That's the full screen position. The scale is the same as the other one, or maybe inside that one I have another pivot. What is pivot do? UI ship screen, ship UI screen. Oh, this is just to write the text. Okay, it's not important. Strange. Let's do a proper full screen, because maybe that's the window mode that is not correctly set up. Full screen. Maybe not. Maybe it's not that. Or maybe I need to review the scaling of the UI.
Roger that.
Yeah, it's the full screen. Now it's on the right place. It's because the game is being previewed in a window, so the window mode it's not properly set up. So window, and I need to, instead of canvas items maybe viewport. The mode expand, let's ignore, no, let's keep instead of expand. Let's see if that's the problem. This is just a preview problem, so I believe it's not an actual problem. Oh, now it's okay. Even if full screen, it would be a problem. Oh, the bug is here. I found the bug again. Maybe in full screen will be a problem, because if someone has a smaller screen, it's my window preview. Or if someone has a different shaped screen like this, it's a very rectangular screen, this would happen. And if it's a 4:3 screen, for example, this should happen. So the scaler adapts the UI to the camera, but we need to actually make sure that we keep the proportions, or we keep the height. Keep the height. Close. Let's see if it behaves better this way. No, this is not good.
Roger that.
Yeah, the right side doesn't work. I will just keep the proportions for now. And then I need to review all the math behind the scaling. Keep with will not work also, I believe. So it expands up and down, or down at least, not up. It doesn't expand laterally.
Roger that.
Yeah, but this happens when we close. If the screen is a 4x3 and I'm keeping the whatever I'm keeping now, don't remember, I will hide the panel forever, so if I want to play I cannot see it. So this will not work also. For now, just let's keep it. Or maybe the mode is not the best one. Maybe it is the viewport and not the canvas items. This what canvas items. The base size specified in the width and height in the project settings is stretched, cover the whole screen. This means that everything that is rendered directly at the target resolution. A viewport. The size of the root viewport is set precisely to the base size specified in the project settings. Yeah, if I do this and the screen, I will keep it for now, and the screen is so smaller than the resolution, it will crop. No. Okay, at this point I'm in keep mode. So let's change to keep height only. So the screen can expand laterally. Or not. Yeah, keep height, yes, it keeps this distance, but it can grow laterally. But at this point, the panel should follow the end of the screen. That's why the UI scaler is there, is to do that. It's actually to keep this pivot at the rightmost side of the screen, no matter the resolution. Let's open a level.
Roger that.
Yeah, the thing is, it scales until it stops. No, this is not working. I need to review that. It's actually moving the panel, so it's trying to do something, but it's not keeping the anchor there. Anyway, that's a future problem to solve. For now, I will just keep the same proportions and canvas items, skip, scale. Okay, save. Oh, save. I don't need to save here. So I guess I'm happy with this. Animations. I don't like this opening and closing. Okay. As you can see, the buttons go immediately down and up.
Roger that.
Maybe it works because it's super small, the movement. But I believe I want to have a proper animation. Yeah, that's what it's what I want. So today I fixed the animations, or I had animations, I didn't have them before, and I add the fine controls for the spaceship. If I press the shift button, I can very slowly maneuver the thing until I get zeros over here. If I have zeros, means that I'm not rotating or moving. Oh, I cannot read the text. I need to open the panel a little bit more because this number is outside. So the animation needs to go a little bit further. Animation, open. So this number is, let's go 1780. And the close 1780. Let's see if the numbers fit the screen now. You don't see a problem where? Can you explain a little bit better? Oh, okay, with the buttons. Yeah, they look nice because the movement is so small that they actually don't need to happen. But I guess the going down could be instantly. So we click and we have that. But when we release it, could have like 1/4 of the second going up or something like that. You are going to waste time. No, that's the difference of, if you go see the buttons on the other games, all the games you play, they are probably animated. They are probably animated. If the button is an interface in the game, not a menu button. If it's an interface in the game, it's probably animated. If it's just a menu, probably not. If you are setting up the resolution or something like that, it doesn't. You don't need to animate those. But which games? I don't know. Oh, the other day I was playing Euro Truck Simulator, and the buttons in the truck are animated. You know, so this is the interface of the spaceship, so it should be. Yes, I know, with dozens of employees, but the thing is, yeah, I will make a bad game just because I'm alone. No, I'm sorry. I will take more time. I will be poor for more time, but I will do it as I want, correctly, good, nice. Maybe I can sell it for a bigger amount. I don't know. Or maybe I can sell it because it has animations. You know. So let's test the thing. Let's make sure we can read the numbers. Yes. No, maybe it's too much now because I see a yellow line over there, or over here. But I can see all the numbers are there. Let's get weird numbers, bigger numbers. Can I go like more than 10? It fits. Yeah, it fits. So if it fits like that, I'm happy.
accelerate as you approach the station. Ready to start rotation?
Going up, yes.
To align with Dock 2.
Going up, I guess it can have the animation. Going down is... I don't believe they need going down, because when we click we expect to have an instant, you know, feedback, but when we release it's no longer important to be real time, so it could go up slowly. And when I say slowly, it's like 1/4 of a second or even less, so because now it's just blinking up and blinking down. These details are the important details, I guess.
Engaging now, ready to maneuver into docking position.
But only when the game is fully made. Yes.
Use thrusters to align with Dock 2.
The game will only be fully made when the animations are there. So that's a loophole
Auto lock activated.
in that logic. Fine movement because you are rotating too fast. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is a very... I didn't thought of this. I cannot dock if I go more than 0.8 here. It will not lock. But it would be very interesting if I also have a lateral limit in the movement. So if I go too fast and I, you know, it will lock. No? Yes. So if it goes too fast forward, it will not lock, but if it goes too fast sideways, it will lock. Maybe I need to limit that with an even smaller window, because it's probably not possible to lock if I'm moving sideways.
Roger that.
Spin. Yeah, very nice. And this is one of those things, you know, I will never open and close the panels probably. So, yes, it's a waste of time, but I like it. It's much better now. Okay, let's stop rotating.
Auto lock activated. Roger that.
Oh.
Docked. Roger that.
Let's see if we can. I need to go to the right to rotate left. Okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
We are docked.
So I don't remember what to do in this level. We open here, yeah. We see the mission. Maybe I can mark the ones that are already done. So at this point I'm in this one is done. Connect to the new lab to dock 1. So now I need to return to dock 2. Yeah, so I can do that. It's another detail that no one will notice probably.
activated. Roger that.
Yeah. So these animations works more or less as I was expecting in the beginning, not perfectly, but yeah, that's good enough. And yeah, at this point I'm happy with it. So 2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay, so I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. We will see eventually. Maybe I can try to solve the next level, the planet approach, because that is also missing some mechanical scripts and mechanical stuff to properly work. And yeah, because when I will show you. Oh, it will not work. The spaceship is exploding in the beginning. What's happening there is that all the bodies attract each other, as in real life. But in real life, the weight of the spaceship is much smaller than a planet. And in this game, it's not so, the difference is not so high. So the spaceship can, when the planet enters the planet enters the level, and the ship, when the ship starts rotating, actually stops the planet from moving. So I need to fake that. I need to have a way of having a fixed speed that is not, or have the option to, here in the polar gravity script, I need to have some kind of variable here that says not to be affected by smaller ones, or by the ship at least. Because if I want to have a moon around the planet, it would be nice to have those reacting properly. Yeah. So maybe I will solve this tomorrow, or I'll try to get that level working. And the first thing I will do is to figure out why I explode immediately at the beginning. Play. So I start already broken, and I need to understand why. Anyway, see you in the future.